Hello, hi there, how you doing? Welcome back to this rendition of Monthly Pin Roundup. Now I know what you're thinking. Where the hell have I been? And I'll tell you why. Because I'm honestly been a bit poorly recently, so not having really much time to do a bunch of editing, and also like it takes a lot of time. It really does. But we're going to do a string of videos now, massive string of videos. A lot's happened. Well, I say a lot. Has a lot happened? I'm not too sure. But a lot of pins have happened. We'll put it that way. So, again, this is going to be for the month of January. Now, I know we're in March. So, this is January. And February is going to be literally straight after. So, January, for me, now, considering it's supposed to be like the quietest time of the year for pin things, January was full of grails. Full of grails. I kid you not. So we are just going to jump straight into this, okay? Because there's a lot. Like a lot. So let's just begin. So what we got going on? We'll go with this. So a cheap pin for the board, for the DLP mat board. We have the Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel pin. Nice, cheap pin. It's great. I've now got something on the board that represents that hotel. That's what I wanted. Love it. Next, we got a cast member exclusive. We have the DLP 5th anniversary cast member badge early 2022. Again, this is a DLP 5th anniversary pin. That was the year that I became a Disney adult. I know, late to the game. Tell me about it. So the DLP for me, DLP is my home park, but the 5th anniversary is everything for me. So a pin I had to get. Next, we've got this is a pin that I just found. I'm debating to put it on the DLP mat board. It was cheap enough, but it's a rarity of sort. It's a DLP event pin from the Beauty and the Beast event from 2016, I believe. It's the mini jumbo. This is a stained glass of Beauty and the Beast in front of DLP Castle, which I think is quite lovely. I'm not too sure whether I want to keep this or not. I am not a Beauty and the Beast collector. I got it for the board, but I don't know if it will fit on the board. So it might become a trader, it might not. I'm still in debate about that. But it's a lovely pin, and I think I got it for €25. Considering there's 20 at retail, and it's a 10-year-old pin, carded. Can't go wrong. Where we go next? We've got another Fun Adventures. We've got the Mad Hatter's Teacups with Gus and Jacques. This is one of the ones I'm missing from that set. I am now 2 away from a complete Fun Adventures set. I am missing Phantom Manor, and I am missing Rock and Roller Coaster. I'll get back to you on that. I think I might have another one in here. But this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful series. If you ask any Disneyland Paris attractions collector and they go, "Oh, what's the main attraction series?" they wouldn't say this. They'd say it'd be the attraction series. But this would be second, because this is a fantastic series. Love it. Where are we going to go next? There. We'll go with this. Oh yes, this is my monthly Stu Pins mystery pin from the Bingop. It is the Magical Comics limited edition, and this is Basil the Great Mouse Detective. I'm not a Basil collector myself, but it's a lovely pin, and will definitely go well in the traders. Next, we'll go with this. Aha! Yes. This was a pin I've been after for some time. I have the other 3 pins in this set. This would make it a 4th. I'm missing the jumbo. Don't know if I want the jumbo or not. I'm not too sure. But again, this is from DLP, the 30th anniversary. It is from the stained glass window series of the castle. And we have Maleficent. I got the other 3 pins from Marcus. Shout out to Marcus Jones. Back in October when we was there together. And he didn't have this one. This one, very, very, very hard to come by because obviously it is Maleficent. And of course, Maleficent is a very high-end collection. I couldn't find anywhere below 60 euros. Luckily, one day on Vinted, 15 euros. You scour the web long enough, you're going to find a good bargain. And it's in wonderful condition. So I'm super happy about that. What have we got next? What's this? Aha! Yes! Another grail of mine. So this one is the rarest of the 4 pins. And I haven't seen it anywhere. And then, lo and behold, one day when I'm scouring the internet, it comes up. And that's a great price as well at 20 euros. So now I'm only missing one from the series. It's out there. It's a bit high. But this one never comes up. And I'm super happy to finally have it. From the Mickey and the Magician pin event, it's Mickey Mouse himself. Yes. This never comes up, like, ever. Carded as well. I'm super. It's Together is my, as you know, Together, I prefer Together. Together is my favorite show in Walt Disney Studios. But this is a very, very, very close second. Very close second. And to have this is just everything. The only thing I'm missing now is the Beauty and the Beast jumbo, mini jumbo from that set. It is out there. I see it out there. It's on eBay, but it's at triple digits, and I'm not comfortable paying that for that pin. I'm sure it's going to come up at some point. But again, to be one away from a complete set, especially this set, again, another pin for the map board. When it finally happens, I know I've been saying for a while, I'm going to start the map board soon. And trust me, I want to start this map board soon because the box of pins I have for the map board is ridiculous. But so happy about that. Next, where are we going to go next? Again, just another cheap pin. I got for like 7 euros. And this is just to represent Newport Bay Hotel. It is the anchor. It is a Newport Bay club at the Newport Bay Hotel. Again, I just want a pin to represent Newport Bay Hotel. For the map board, I haven't stayed at Newport Bay Hotel, so I wouldn't know. But again, for 7 euros, you're not going to argue. Exactly. I know you hear me. Where are we next? Yes. I knew I had another one here. So, it's another Fun Adventures. It's a Fun Adventures, and it's a hard one to find. It's Mickey and Pluto riding Tower of Terror, the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Again, it's not hard to find. It's one of the harder ones to find at a relatively decent price, but I got this at 20 euros, which slightly above retail. But when you get into this stage in completing sets, you know, you start just pushing the boat out a little bit because you want to complete that set. Like I said before, I'm missing Phantom Manor and Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster you can find with quite some ease. It's on a bit of a high end, not because it's Rock and Roller Coaster, because it's bloody Stitch. It's Stitch on Rock and Roller Coaster. Of course it is. But Phantom Manor you cannot find anywhere. So I'm looking out for Phantom Manor more than Stitch, because again, I know that Stitch can be found. But I believe this was a 12 pin series, 16 pin series. But again, 2 away from a complete set. And I started this at Bolton. I want to say Bolton. Milton Keynes. Bolton, Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes. I think it was Milton Keynes. in Bolton. I don't know, but it's a wonderful pin, and I'm happy to have it. Are we going to go into the series? Full series is now. What's that? No. Ah, ha, ha. Grail. Absolute grail. So, as you know, I have the Indiana Jones DuckTales pin event series, and I am missing one which doesn't come up anywhere at all. I have it. I have it. It's Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Indiana Jones Temple de Peril. Did I say Tower of Terror? Temple de Peril. Carded. I came across it when I was scouring the internet on the good old Vinted. The price is a bit high. It was €50, but I had to pull the trigger because, like I said, it doesn't come out anywhere. And I am set complete. I'm set complete on the Temple de Peril pin event with Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And when that came up, and they accepted my offer, I was jumping for joy. I was jumping for joy because, again, when you want a set and you cannot complete said set, and then that one pin you're missing from said set finally comes up, it's just, you got to take the win. You take the win because then you're like, yes, it was all worth it. So I'm set complete. I am set complete on the Temple de Peril pin event. And this is back in 2013. So this is a 12-year-old pin series. And to find it in good condition carded is ridiculous. But wait till you see them all together on the map board when it happens. All right, where are we at? No. Okay, so this is going to be a trader, right? But this came with the Chippendale Rescue Rangers Indiana Jones pin. This came with it. It was like a set of 2 pins that she was just selling off. It's the Mickey's Magical Party Disneyland Paris Invitation. I know nothing about this pin, but it's LE 900, and it's a little envelope invitation with Chippendale inside. Look at that. I have nothing. I have no connection to this pin whatsoever. But it was, again, it's just something that came with the other pin. So trader. I have no idea what its value is. Trader. We're going to sets now. I think we're gonna have to. Okay, let's start with. No, we have this one. Haha. Okay, so again, I'm collecting Disneyland Paris. I'm collecting the Stars on Parade set from Disneyland Paris 25th anniversary. And we've got another. We've got the Alien. We've got Alien with the Toy Story float. The front end of the float with the rocket ship where Buzz Lightning sits. We have that. Again, great. €20. Fantastic. It was 16 at retail. Again, 25th anniversary. So we're in what? The 33rd year now? Amazing stuff. Again, easy enough to come by. Cheap enough to come by if you know where to look. Vintage France. Again, what am I missing? At this point in time, let's just say, for example, we're in January. We're at the end of January now. Wink. We're not in March. At this point in time, I was 2 away from complete. 3 away from complete. 3 away, 2 away. Nearly complete. At this time, I'm 2 complete. I'm 2 away from complete. Can't find the Chip and Dale anywhere. Wink. What is it with Chip and Dale? Seriously. But super stoked to have the Alien. Alien's cool. Right, now we're going to go on to this. Okay, we'll do this. Right, I'm going to have to put this down. Okay. Here we go. So, these are all from the DLP Faith anniversary pin event. I got these all either at retail or below retail. I don't know why these pins, people just don't want them anymore. I don't understand it. But these are all going to be traders. These are all going to be traders because I don't collect any of these characters. So first off, this so this is Jasmine representing Walt Disney World, saying "Happy Anniversary Disneyland Paris" from Princess Jasmine, and there's Jasmine there with ladder, with Walt Disney World Castle. Lovely. Then we have Snow White representing Disneyland Resort, California. Happy Anniversary, Disneyland Paris from Snow White. And then we have Snow White in front of Disneyland California Castle. It's wonderful. Then we have Happy 30th Anniversary Disneyland Paris from Elsa and Anna. And then we have Elsa and Anna in front of Hong Kong Disneyland Castle. It's lovely, that, isn't it? I thought so. Then, from that same event, we have villains. Villains giving presents. We have Jafar giving presents, and it has a little DLP 30 dangle on there. We have the Evil Queen giving some presents. We have Gaston giving some presents. And then we have Hans giving some presents. Who would have thought villains would be giving presents on this day? Like, seriously. But again, I got these for either retail or below retail. For Disneyland Paris pin event pins, to go for that, it's ridiculous. I think I was just in the right place at the right time whilst I was on the internet. Someone stuck them up for sale on Vinted. It was like, here's a bunch of pins. Happy days. You can't argue. So they're for trade. They're for trade. Because you need trades. And if you're getting pins of that magnitude at that price, you get them for trade. That's what you do. Madness. But let's go back to the box. Okay, here we go. Here's something good. So I don't know whether this is the complete set, but it was a bundle of 6 pins, open edition, from Disney Dreams. And I got these 6 pins for €50. And they retailed, I think, at 12. So I'm not going to argue. So first off, we have got Alice and Cheshire Cat. We have got Tinkerbell and Captain Hook. Lovely. We have got Elsa and Olaf. I love Dreams. I prefer Dreams to Illuminations. We've got Lumiere, Beauty, and Beast. Well, Belle and Beast. Beauty. Wonderful. We have got Rapunzel. And then we've got, I think you know who this is. It's the good doctor himself. It's Dr. Facilier with Dr. Facilier. I mean, this was an ISO anyway, because I collect Dr. Facilier. I've got the limited edition Dreams pin already on the Facilier board. But I needed the OE regardless. So, again, this is going to be amazing. I'm not going to put the OEs with the castle because there's not enough real estate room for the castle, let alone for everything around the castle. So I'm thinking I'd be making a border around the entire board of other Disneyland Paris pins that doesn't exactly fit within the map, because otherwise it'll just get too much. But, you know, for a bundle, again, a bundle of this age and this magnitude for that price, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, next. So next, we have another bundle. This is from the Disneyland Paris pin event. Once Upon a Time, I think it was Once Upon a Time pin event, or Happily Ever After pin event, something like that. It's in French. It's in French. I don't know what it is, but again, this is a set that's quite hard to come by. I've managed to get the full set except the jumbo, all at €20 a piece. Yep. LE 600, and this was around the time of the 20th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. All carded. So here we go. So first off, we have got Goofy on Orbitron. Wonderful. Then we have Chip and Dale at Adventure Isle. Again, Chip and Dale. All right, what's going on? Then we have Tinkerbell at Disneyland Paris Hotel. Then we've got Mickey, and I want to say that's Main Street. I want to say that's down Main Street. That's what it looks like to me. That's what I think. Yeah. And then we got Cheshire Cat at Alice's Curious Labyrinth. Again, in the UK, these pins don't come up very often, and even then they're at a high price. But I managed to get these at €20 a piece. See, if you scour the internet long enough, you're going to come across them at a decent price. So I was super happy to come across this, because this mat board is going to be stuff of legend when it finally happens. When it finally happens. There's a lot of DLP event pins going on here. But then we move on. We move on. Two more Grails. Grails. So this came up. It was a full set. A full set. And they've been ISOs of mine forever. Full set. Bundle. And I had to go for it. I had to go for it. And it is for the Disneyland Paris Big Thunder Mountain pin event. It came with the lanyard. So we'll start with, because it came with the pin event pins. There's a story behind some of these. So we've got, I don't know their names, but we'll say Flute Pig. We've got Brick Pig. It just looks like he's on a golden brick. I'm not too sure. And then we have Fiddler Pig. Now, there's a story. The way I said that, there's a story behind this pin. When I first got into pin trading, and I first discovered Pin Same Pins, and I bought one of their mystery bags, this was the pin that was in it. And ever since then, from that moment, it's been in my traders, trying to trade it off. Nobody wants it. Charlotte Kiernan knows his story. I know she does. That pig is the bane of my existence. And now I've got two of them. It's okay. Because with this comes everything else. Before we move on to the littler pins, we go on to the jumbo of the series. which never comes up anywhere. Like the pigs, they come up quite frequently. But this jumbo never comes up anywhere because it features Roger and Jessica Rabbit. Now, everyone knows that Roger and Jessica Rabbit, together or separately, are very, very hard to find pins. They are very, very sought after. And again, carded mini jumbo of Roger and Jessica Rabbit on Big Thunder Mountain. LE400. Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, I was just so ecstatic that I was able to get these. But of course, it doesn't end there. That's the jumbo. I've shown you the pin trading event pins, but then obviously there comes more pins. So here they are. Here are the pins. What's that, you say? It's just empty cards. Well, yes, they are just empty cards because they come on a display card. Here we have the display card for that pin event featuring all 5 pins. It is Big Thunder Mountain itself, and they all look at the chains. They all chain together. Isn't it glorious? And it features the 3 little pigs, the Big Bad Wolf, Chip and Dale, Dopey and Grumpy, and Scrooge with all the gold. How awesome is this set? So here's the thing. I bought this set, right? I bought the Dreams Open Edition bundle and the Chip and Dale from Indiana Jones from one seller for a grand total of €230. Just put that into perspective. Pins of this rarity and this age, fully carded, for that value is mental. I love this community. I love this hobby. But can you imagine this when it finally goes on the map board? Question, right? Do I put these pins on the map board with or without the backing card? Because like the backing card's nice. I mean, it's a bit damaged in places, but it's nice. But like, you don't, do ya? No. Apparently, this train sounds like a Formula 1 car now. But it's like Grail Central this month. Grail Central. It's ridiculous. But we don't end there. Because I completely forgot about the pins that I traded for and bought on the final day of Christmas in one of my previous videos. Because again, remember, we're in January still. January. Bear with me one moment. I am back. So, I bought some pins as well whilst I was there in that little trip. So first of all, we'll talk about the pins that I bought. So, we bought this castle pin. Now, I wanted this castle pin when it first came out, but when I went there at the time of this release, this pin had sold out everywhere. All they had was the logo marquee, but not the castle. So now we have the castle. Wonderful. Next, we've gone Small World and Stitch on Small World. Because why not? Again, I say this every time. I need to bolster out the Small World area. And I think this is how we do it. Next, again, these are from Pueblos. So I was talking to a couple of the cast members at Pueblos about my pin collection. I showed them my map board, my current map board. And they're like, oh, that's great. And they went out the back. They said, this is a really old pin. Would you like it? And they traded it to me. It's an old Indiana Jones Temple to Peril pin. I mean, and it's not like hard to come by or anything, but I thought that was really nice of them. So that's lovely. That's lovely. Next we doing what are we doing? We're doing board. The board, yes, the pin trading board. So what did we do? Yes, we did. So on the pin trading board at Pueblos, I don't know what I traded to give away, but I got the Facilier Mickey logo. I got Goofy as Jiminy Cricket on Pinocchio's Daring Adventure. Is that what it's called? Again, another great attraction pin. So why not? Then we got, because I've yet to see this show. I don't know why I haven't seen this show. I've yet to see a show. We've got the Rhythm of the Pride Lands pin. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, great. And then there were a couple people outside trading. And again, I traded some stuff, and I don't know why, but I really like the look of this pin. It's just a very colourful Mickey heads in a Mickey shape. Really random, but I just kind of liked it. Then we've got this really cool castle pin. Loose. Again, I don't know why. I've never seen it before. It just seemed alright. Then I traded for this. Now, I don't know if it's a good deal or not, but it's carded, and it's from Pin Trading University 2008. I like the Pin Trading. I might start collecting Pin Trading University. It's a nice little pin series. The color scheme just shouts me, purple and turquoise. So, and it's pins about pin trading. What's not to like? You get me. You know what I mean. Pins about pin trading's all right, isn't it? But then I came across this while trading, and I had to have this pin. It's a very, very old pin. €6 originally it was, but I traded for it at a much higher value. It is the entranceway to Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the sail. It's the entrance sail to Pirates of the Caribbean, and I've never seen it before, and I had to have it. And I'm super excited that this is the thing. Apparently, there's 2 versions of this as well. So now I really want to try and find the second version. Look at the card. Like, it's a very, very old card, but it's the entrance sail, Pirates of the Caribbean, Disneyland Paris, Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm super, super happy about that. Yeah. So there's been a lot of pins for the month of January. March is much more quiet than March. February, because we're in March. No, we're not. We're still in January. Wink. March. No, February. February is a lot quieter month. March is going to be even quieter. So he says. I'm in pin jail. I'll still be in pin jail in the next video. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, because I have. And now, do you know what I've got to do? I have to take photos. I've got to take photos of all these pins, so I can put on this corner, or this corner, or that corner, all the corners. Yeah, so thank you again for watching me spiral into madness while I buy pins. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Peace out, A-Town. Have a good day and a good week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Laters. By the way, this is a PS, right? As I was photographing the pins to put into the video, I came across more pins. So here we go. Just a quick two. We have the Palm Darkwing Duck. Love it. I won this in an op for Pinsane. A bit of a palm grail with mine. I still need the DuckTales ones. I have one of the DuckTales ones. I need the second DuckTales one. So what we got? Yep. Darkwing Duck. And then we have an absolute grail, which I completely forgot to show you. Again, from Pinsane. We have the Dark Tales Dr. Facilier. It doesn't have the backing card, which I am a bit gutted about, but these are very hard to come by. So yeah, super happy about owning this one. Didn't think it ever show up. It doesn't show up like at all, and these have been faked to high heaven. So super happy about this. And yeah, now I'm gonna go. Catch you later. Bye.